Peter Messia and Elvis Wang here, assisting you with your purchase here today. So if you have any questions regarding the property, the paperwork, or some technical advice with your bidding, they are here to help. Now, first I'll draw your attention to is the contract sale, which has been made available to you prior to today's auction and on display for the last 30 minutes. Very straightforward auction contract. You find little difference compared to the others that we're using in the state of Victoria. Two parts of it form the framework of your competition here today. The particular sale, together with both special and general conditions. Attached to that is the vendor statement, which is more commonly known as a Section 32 document. They outline all the relevant information you need to know in terms of becoming a new owner of this property right here. Now, the particular sale reason follow the marketing agent for owner here today is Rayward Real Estate, and the property we sell is commonly known to you and I, your neighbours, your postman, your Uber Eats delivery driver, simply as Unit 1 at 26 Vincent Street here in Mulgrave. Inclusive in today's sale, all fixed coverage, light fittings, window furnishings, everything that's in the permanent nature as expected. We sell an auction fixtures today. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of today's auction, if you are the successful purchaser, we're going to need two things from you. One, is your autograph on the dotted line in a contract sale. Two, 10% equivalent to the purchase price as your deposit. I understand not everyone has a checkbook anymore. If you do, just write one payable to Rayward and Waverley. Otherwise, we need you to transfer $20,000 as the minimum amount for you to do it upon signing the contract sale to our trust account, and a balance of that 10%, as long as you pay it by the end of business day next Monday, we will be fine. Vacant possession will be provided at settlement, which is up to 90 days from today's date, of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing team before the commencement of today's auction. The contract you'll be signing will be unconditional. There is no cooling off period. Now, as your auctioneer, it's my duty and responsibility to ensure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules or any additional conditions that are made available for inspection prior to today's auction. The rules previous a bidder try to promote others from bidding, false bidding, major disruptions by bidders, and there are fines for these conducts. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer. The rules permit vendor bids and terms I will use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer here today can make a vendor bid. Lastly, boys, if you like to do signing one of these in the next 15 to 20 minutes time, please pay particular attention to the next two rules because they are crucial for your success here today. One, by law, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids for offers that's made after I declare the property sold. So before I knock it out to the successful purchaser here today, I'll simply call it out 3 times, like so. First call, second call, third and final call, and once the property has been knocked out, I can't take any more bids. And lastly, the owner has a reserve price. In the event if we fall short of that reserve, by law, only the last bidder will have that first opportunity to buy this property at the owner's reserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again here at Unit 1 at 26 Vincent Street in Mulgrave. What are we offering you here today, ladies and gentlemen? If you are a first home buyer trying to move in a position or a location of this wonderful suburb of Mulgrave with everything that Central Mulgrave has to offer right here on your doorstep, this is the property for you. Or an investor, you try to take an advantage of the boiling hot rental market at the moment, look no further. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathrooms, with a lock-up carport with additional off-street parking space right in front of the carport. Timber floor 3 hours, both cooling and heating. This is something that you want to call home or put on your investment property portfolio very, very soon. As the stock level is so short on the market at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know when the next time we can find something similar like this or at this price level. But you know what? You know this already. I don't want to keep you hanging in the wind. It is cold here today, but unfortunately, only one buyer is able to walk away with sign one of these contracts in the next 15, 20 minutes time. And the one that's missed out, you're going to start all over again. Reset your house hunting and starting next week. And it could get colder, and it will get colder. It's only the beginning of the winter. So, ladies and gentlemen, who's going to enjoy their Saturday back from next week onwards, it's the time to find out in your hands who takes the state meeting. Fair Reasonable even had an offer in your hands now. Price starts from $6.50. Probably that's a good starting point, ladies and gentlemen. In your hands, call out where you're comfortable with. I'm in your hands. That's $600,000. No worries, I'll take that. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 620, we're rolling 20 at 620. You don't hold the key anymore. That's $620,000 bids there. Take me to 640. That's 620 with you there, ma'am. And she's closer to 650. 50. Gotta be quicker. 650 over here against 55. I can't take the 5. I'll call it 20. 650 here. I'll call it 70 anywhere. To 650 with the opening. 60. We're rolling 10s. I'll compromise. 70 now at 670,000. Across the road, where do we go at 670? Opening bid, I haven't forgotten about you. 80. 80 now to 680. 85. 85 it is. That's 685. Rolling 5s. That's 685,000. 690. 690. 95. 95 on the dot at 695. Take me to 700. That's 695,000. 700. 70 is. That's $700,000. What would you like to do, ma'am? 705. 705 now. 5 on top of yours. That's 705. That's 705,000. Haven't forgotten about you. Opening bidder. 10. 710. And selling. And selling. 715 to 715. That's 715,000 across the road against you now. That's 715,000. Kiss. With the lady over here. That's 715. Where do we go? That's 715,000 over here as well. That's $715,000. Start counting. First time. 20. 23. At 723. What do you say? That's $723,000 bids here. To my right. That's the winning bid. That's $723,000. 25 at 725. 26 rolling 1s at 726. 726 is my opportunity offering here, but ma'am, if I were you, take me straight to 730. 727. 8. 730. 730. 730, and welcome back. 730. 31. 731. Over here and against you across the road. That's $731,000. Are we all done, finished? It's silent now. At 731,000. Are we done? First call. $731,000. Second call. That's $731,000. How are we all done? All finished. All silent here. 2 calls done, 1 remaining. Bust the gavel, here's the contract. I can't take any more bids. 32, welcome back. 33, 733. See, one's not working. 733. Are we all done? That's 733,000. First time. $733,000. Second call. $733,000. How are we all done? All finished. All silent. 34. 34. 36. 736. What do you want to do, ma'am? And also across the road, just want to check. At 736,000. That's the winning bid. Are you still with me, ma'am? 736,000. Are we done? First call. 736,000. 37. 8. 38. 738. Are we done once now? At $738,000. twice here at 738,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent here at 738,000. Just checking, ma'am. Are you out?
740.
740. That's 740. 41. 741. What do you say? 741,000 bids here. Are we done? I'll start counting once now. 741,000. That's here at 741,000. All done, all finished, all silent. For the third and final call, $741,000. Are we definitely out? Before I knock it out, at 741,000, appreciate your patience, ma'am. At 741, need to know. Last 3 times and 3 times only. Once, twice, 3 times at $741,000.